given to someone who was in his father's bed when I was a practicing Muslim, and his father was kafir at that time. Of course, Thabit had not accepted Islam at that time. The difference, intensified, and he criticized a few places, and he had to pay a price for it. And, he was hit, really, to the extent that his ribs broke. Elderly man of 60 at that time, and he had to suffer for his difference. However, the other companions, for example, Hudayfa, one of the close companions of the Prophet, was asked by someone that give me the name of a person that I could refer to, whose behavior, whose attitude, whose conduct resembles the Prophet from the companions. Hudayfa said, I don't know of anyone from the companions who resembles the Prophet more than Abdullah ibn Masood. Umar ibn Khattab had made him a teacher in Kufa. You recall that Ammar ibn Yasir was appointed by Umar ibn Khattab as the governor of Kufa. Ammar ibn Yasir said to the Caliph that I would go with one condition, and that condition is that you appoint Abdullah ibn Masood as a teacher to the masses. It was accepted, and both of them, Ammar ibn Yasir and Abdullah ibn Masood, went to Kufa. And that's where he was a muallim, teacher, and also a qadi. When Ali became the caliph and he went to Kufa, some of the Kufans said to Ali that we have not seen a person who was more good-natured, worshipping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as than Abdullah ibn Masood. Ali asked them, do you swear by Allah that you are telling the truth? They said yes. Then Ali smiled and said, Allah is the witness. My opinion is the same. But more than that, his station then is very lofty, very high. And in Tafseer also, when he was teaching, he would make sure that piety, goodness, and humbleness were all displayed. Not as vanity, as I said earlier in the first lecture, but humbleness. He would not go further than 10 verses in teaching at one time. Make sure that people learn those 10 verses, then he will go further. He will go on repeating it till people understand it fully. There is a quote that is of Abdullah ibn Masood, but this quote is similar to the quote of Ali ibn Abi Talib. And most probably, this is the quote of Ali that has been attributed to Abdullah ibn Masood. Okay? And that quote is, and Abdullah ibn Masood said, I swear by Allah, who does not have any partners, that there is no Lord besides Him, that there is no verse in Quran, not at all, that I don't know about, that when it was revealed, where it was revealed. And I don't know of anyone else who knows Tafseer of Quran better than me. The quote from Ali is, there is not a single verse in Quran that I don't know where it was revealed, how it was revealed, why it was revealed. If the verse was revealed in my presence when I was there, the Prophet would tell me and explain it to me. And the verse was revealed in my absence when I was not there. When I would reach the Prophet would tell me, in your absence such and such verse was revealed, and this is what it means. That quote is from Ali, and it's much more authentic than this quote from Abdullah ibn Masood. It is said that when Abdullah ibn Masood would discuss any surah, for example, recite any surah, for example, he would spend bulk of his time in discussing what it meant, rather than just recitation. The traditions that come from Abdullah ibn Masood are many, and after Abdullah ibn Abbas the most. There are those who say that thousands of traditions are from Abdullah ibn Masood. Again, the same issues that are with Abdullah ibn Abbas arose with him also. And the same critics that Abdullah ibn Abbas had, Abdullah ibn Masood also had. There are some chain of narrators that have been considered as authentic by general Muslim Ummah. For example, three chains of narrators, one through Masood, one through Mujahid, and one through Amish. These three have been considered to be authentic rather than other chains. Okay. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. Two questions before I leave you. The Saturday school is going to be closed next week.